That's right, the Dream Crushers are back. Thank you. Now, he's a Golden Globe and Tony Award-winning actor who's at home on any stage. We love it when he visits ours, that's for sure. Please welcome the incomparable Hugh Jackman. If you ever have the opportunity to dance with Hugh first thing in the morning, take the opportunity.
That's what we're going to do. There's 221 of you. Okay, that's the rest of the year. One every day.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Welcome back to New York.
That boy's down there like, I don't want to dance with you. How old are you, man? 13.
13. Perfect
awesome.
age.
On vacation. Loving it? Yeah. Who dragged you along? Did you want to come today, or you got dragged? Yeah, of course he did.
Yeah, right.
What's he going to say?
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
You know, but to you, welcome back to New York. You were just in Istanbul, right?
Istanbul. Just got back from Istanbul. I was doing my one-man show there. I love that city. I love that country.
I've always wanted to go there.
Oh, it is incredible. It is an amazing place. Ah, you're Turkish?
Look at you.
Oh, no, you're just saying hi. But it is an amazing place. I went there with Deb 18 years ago when we were first married. And
nice.
we just, the history there, the people, the food, and so I went back to perform, and I really had a blast.
Yeah, did you makeup shows? Or?
Yeah, no, I went 2 months ago, I was there, and for the first time in 18 years, I had to cancel shows. It was the weirdest thing for me. Because I didn't feel that sick. I had like an infection. I thought, I'll be fine. You know, they brought it, I'll get through it. And Dr. Oz, actually, his father recommended a voice doctor for me, and he came in and went down and said, no, you have a hemorrhage on your vocal cords.
Oh, no
and
kidding.
if you sing tonight, it's over,
That's
basically.
very dangerous.
Yeah, and I was like, come on. So, anyway, we had to cancel, and so, you know, my dad said, if you make a commitment, you follow through. So I said, I'm coming back, so I went back.
Oh,
that's great.
But it looks like you had a great time there, because we have some pictures of you after your show. So such a good time that it's blurry.
The cast there and the orchestra, we got together and we had a party in Istanbul. That town, they know how to party. It was amazing, and honestly, it was just one of the best times I've had on stage. Just something about the people in Turkey. I just felt really connected with them. I had a great time.
That is great.
You're welcome to come anytime on my show.
Well, I will. My gosh, I will come in a heartbeat. We will carry your equipment or whatever you need.
Michael, you're going to be dancing on my show, man.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Exactly.
He's a heck of a dancer.
I'll cut a little rug.
I just want to, you glossed over it, but I love that Dr. Oz found you a doctor in Istanbul.
Yeah, well, his family came. By the way, his father, I went out to them during the show, and I said, oh, this is Dr. Oz's father, and he's like, I'm the real Dr. Oz.
Oh, my gosh.
Not my son. He's tough dad. He came backstage after and he goes, you are better looking than my son. Better looking. And I'm like, oh, that's nice. And he goes, wait. He gets on the phone with Mehmet. And he's like, Mehmet, he's better looking than you. You are a better doctor, but he's better looking.
At least he gave him the better doctor. He gave him that much. That's good.
Well, you know, we got to take a quick break. When we come back, we're gonna ask you something that this young little 13-year-old kid who's been forced to come here this morning wants to know. Will this be your last appearance as Wolverine? So we'll be right back with Hugh Jackman, everybody.
An incredible documentary that you've made, and before we get to that, we want to talk briefly, because there are kids in the audience, school is out. What about Wolverine? What about X-Men? What's happening?
I'm doing my last one. I'm doing the last one, so...
What made you decide this is the last one?
You know, I'm really good friends with Jerry Seinfeld, and as is Kelly and Mark, and I was having a chat with him about a year ago at his birthday, and he was talking about why he finished, you know, the end of the series and how it was riding high, and he said he just always had this feeling and belief that you never know when either your energy or the audience's energy is going to dip over into people like, please go.
It's very important.
And he said you should finish on a high. And, you know, I've been doing it for 17 years. I love it more than I think the movies are getting better. And all of a sudden, as he was talking about, I went, this is it. And it's kind of that weird thing. I don't know if you announced your last season before the last season. Did you announce it?
I knew it before.
But you didn't announce it?
I knew it while I was playing.
It's the greatest feeling. Like, yeah. I'm more excited about this movie than ever before, and I just know in my gut it's the right thing. And hopefully in 5 years, I'm not coming back here going, why did I do that? But,
right.
No, it just, yeah, it feels like the right time.
You're right, though, because you want to leave and have people look and go, he could still do that. Leave something on the table. Yeah. I completely agree. And
it's a great role, and actually this 13-year-old boy here is actually a plant. He's playing the next Wolverine.
Yes.
Give me the face.
Give him the face.
Yeah.
It's hard.
If I keep bringing attention to him, he's going to actually get the claws out on me.
He's either really excited to be here, or he really is disinterested in trying to be as polite as possible.
He's 13 and nervous.
Yeah.
He's just nervous. He's probably not even up this early.
The fans have been amazing, and I'm really excited to deliver them, hopefully the best one yet. So that's my
we got to take another quick break. And now when we come back, we want to hear how the coffee you buy might change lives. So everybody stay right there. We'll be back with more Hugh Jackman.
At me, with all my resources, my carbon footprint was atrocious.
At each and every household level, there is a possibility to mitigate climate change causing greenhouse gases.
It's about your friendship between you and the Ethiopian coffee farmer. Now, how did this friendship develop?
Deb and I are ambassadors for World Vision, and Tim Costello said, we'd been to Cambodia, see microfinance, said, come to Ethiopia, and we want to tell the story of coffee so that people understand what it means to buy fair trade and what a difference it makes to the growers. So we went, we thought we'd shoot a 15, 20-minute special, and I met this guy, this farmer, Dukali, who has 5 kids. It was the 6th on the way. He had 800 trees. He worked 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, and he allowed me to work with him, and we just connected. And we started this friendship, and the documentary just kept going. It's been 6 years in the making, and I made a promise to him to help him out. I didn't know how. 6 years later, we now have Laughing Man coffee and tea with one of our blends called Dukali's Dream on it. So you can actually we buy directly from him in our store. There are beans, and it's been one of the great sort of inspirations, and it's been humbling and amazing, and I feel so grateful to be part of it.
Not just the financial support, but it's the knowledge of giving this guy the recognition he deserves.
He has changed his and his family's and his village's life. He's out of the cycle of poverty. You know, at Laughing Man, I give all my profits to charity. But the thing is, what I learned, if you buy fair trade for farmers like Dukali, you guarantee them a wage they can live off and send their kids to school and actually give them sort of health care and actually help the community. You make sure that no workers are being exploited. You make sure that the environment is being supported. It's the most simple choice. Pretty much everyone here has a cup of coffee every day. And that one simple choice makes a massive difference, and I've seen it. And we've stayed in contact. We write letters to each other. He let me plant 2 trees, which are called the Oscar tree and the Ava tree, named after my kids. And he sent me a letter. He sent me a letter. He said, "Oh, we actually have beans, and we're actually making coffee at our little cafe from the Oscar and Ava tree." So,
I love it.
Want to help global organizations. They don't know how. People often feel like they're not sure how to get in there, and that is a really simple way
it's overwhelming.
To have a
I get it.
effect.
It's overwhelming. Some people go, well, how do I fix global poverty? Just by having a cup of fair trade coffee every day, I can guarantee you change the lives of those people who grow. And everybody wants that. No one just wants, oh, it's my coffee. People want to know that everyone along the line is not being exploited and that you're giving them a livelihood. Simple choice. Go to your cafe. Ask for fair trade.
and I love that 100% of the profits goes back to the charity. It's DeColliesDream.com, okay, if you want to buy some coffee online. And DeCollies Dream is in select theaters now and video on demand on July 14th. Always love having you, man. Always doing good things. Hugh Jackman, everybody. Hugh Jackman.